Alrighty, what's up? I'm Fan16, Quig. Welcome to another episode of Dunce Cap. Um, this was part of a recent order. I went ahead and on my days off here. This is one of the series that I marathoned. I mean, it was a pretty easy marathon at 11 episodes. But, so here we go. And from my purchase from Funimation, it is the Eden of the East Blu-ray. You know, the complete series here. So, Yahoo on that. Let's see. Really nothing super. I mean, there's a lot of interviews and and such and promos and whatnot and the special features. I didn't watch them because generally I don't watch a lot of the interviews unless with the English VAs, because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just get kind of bored with with interviews that are on discs, because they just go off on tangents that I don't care about. So yeah, but this, and like I say, I had not seen this until I bought it and watched it just a few days ago. But I figured, hey, what the hell? It's, I can buy it from Funimation as the Blu-ray brand new for $10. Not gonna turn that down, especially since I'd heard good things. And I am really glad I did. This is probably one of the best $10 purchases I've ever made, at least to myself, anyways. Because it's a very intriguing story. It was a little slow getting it going, but then towards the middle, I was wondering where it was all gonna go, and then towards the end, it started developing some more. So yeah. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. The dub, that's what I watched, was the dub. I thought the dub was quite good. As some of you know, I've been disappointed in a number of Funimation, dubs as of late. So, I don't know, it's just kind of, I don't know, I think it's just kind of one of those deals. But, yeah, I got past on it. Of course, like I say, this one is a couple of years old, so but I did really enjoy it. It was a nice Funimation dub. As far as the animation goes, it's really simple. I mean, I was still almost kind of deterred by the animation, because it seemed like they just really tried to go too simplistic on it, and that, I mean, just the characters and the backgrounds don't always match up. As far as with the animation and the CG, and so it just it kind of looked, I mean, a lot of it actually just looks off, which sucks. But I kind of ignored that and tried to pay more attention to what was going on with the story, since that was the primary thing of what needed to go on. And so I actually really enjoyed the story. I love when there's, tech, I mean, just different bits of tech involved, and where it's, it's got plotting and then just doing this and doing that, and there's a lot of exciting stuff going on, even though the action bits are here and there, and actually mostly towards the end it's not even super action, and it's mostly just a lot of talking and whatnot, but it's still with how this series was set up, it's still exciting finding out the bits and pieces of the puzzle and the story, and how things, how the Celestial are all working their own individual ways towards, saving Japan or setting it back on the right track or whatever, with their 10 billion yen that they're allowed to spend. And then of course some real interesting kickers towards the end that are quite exciting. And so I guess I'll go ahead and say that I have also not seen the two movies that are out. I know now, after seeing this, that I will be buying them, and so that way I can see how the rest of the story plays out, because I'm quite excited to do that. Maybe I should have went ahead and waited to review this as a whole after I got the next two movies, but I want to go ahead and do it anyways. So I'll probably just, whenever I get the two movies, was it King of Eden and Paradise Lost, I think those are the two movie titles, that I'll just review those together. So There you go on that. Characters, you got Akira Takizawa, who actually has a bunch of aliases and whatnot. You're still not exactly sure on who he is, even though you have some stuff explained about him. It's still not exactly sure who he really is, especially since they say Akira Takizawa is dead. So, I don't know. And then of course you got the girl. Crap, what's her name? Oh, they don't really say it because he's the primary focus. He's Celestine number 9. There are 12, even though really I think there are only 11 of them playing the game, while Celestine number 12, or not the actual number 12, but one of the 12 is the crap, I forget it, but basically he, you know, whenever a sells house, spends up all their money, or is judged to not be doing things for the, you know, the benefit of the country or whatever, then the person goes and kills him. So, yeah. Yeah, he sells on number 9, and and then he meets her in the U.S., and then they get back to Japan and meet up with her friends, and actually Eden of the East. See, I had no idea what the title meant, but actually Eden of the East is a program and a website that this girl is part of a group of college students that they operate, and it's actually quite interesting system. Kind of reminds me of what the Google Glasses were supposed to be, or whatever. So it's quite interesting, the bit, and so I'm curious if it'll take a greater play then into the conspiracies that are going on, and getting answers and whatnot as to why they would even use as such for the title of the series. So I'm curious about that. I don't know what it's based on. I don't know if it's like an original anime work or what exactly. So yeah, but really TVMA? I think that's kind of ridiculous because the language isn't all that bad, and all the nudity is just covered in squiggly white circles. And even though it's a bunch of male nudity, but it's just like, really? I mean, okay, to me that doesn't warrant a TVMA. I mean, that's kind of dumb, but whatever. I guess. I think that really kind of ruins the audience that you get. I mean, because that's really nothing, especially if you edit it out like that. I mean, there's nothing to. I mean, the animation of these characters is not very complicated at all. Let alone if you do that to their junk. So, but yeah, I think that's generally kind of how things are. I know I was kind of sporadic on that one as well. My bad, but trust me. The next episode that I'm going to record here is going to be hopefully a lot better, and I'll be a lot more on track and everything. So yeah. So anywho, I'm SaudiFan16. You can find me on YouTube as SaudiFan16, on Anime Vice as SaudiFan16. Over on Formspring, you can ask me questions, and I am user SaudiFan16 on there as well. And of course, you can always find me on Twitter as at BILDO_88. Other than that, like, subscribe, share, comment, favorite, whatever. Let me know what you guys think of this series. Obviously, it's been out for a little while, so to many of you, I am behind the game or whatever. But like I say, I'm not this reviewer person who gets shit sent to me. I don't have a press pass or anything like that, so I don't get stuff sent to me for free and all this other stuff. So I just kind of do things as I do it. So anywho, Hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.